Hello dear children, good morning. Welcome back to the English grammar class. How are you all today? Hope all of you are fine. Children, today we are going to start a new lesson, and that's a very important lesson. Lesson number 9, verbs. See children, verbs are the most important part of a sentence. Children, can you tell me which is the most important organ in your body? Is that your brain or heart or some other organs? Yes, definitely. It's a heart, right? Without heart, can you live? No, we cannot live without heart, right? Like that, verbs are the most important part of a sentence. We may call it the heart of a sentence. Why? Because we cannot form a sentence without verbs. Is it clear? So let us move on to the next slide. There you can see the definition. See, a verb tells us what the subject in a sentence is, what it does, or what it possesses. See this word subject. Subject means, a subject in a sentence means a noun, that is animal, person, thing, like that. A noun that is doing something or performing something or being something. That is the doer of action, that is the subject. So a verb that tells us what the subject is, what the subject does, and what the subject possesses. Possesses means belongs or owns. Okay, see, verbs expresses action. Action means what the subject does. Being means state of being, what the subject is. And what possession, what the subject possesses or belongs. Clear? See these examples. Verbs as doing words means verbs as action words. Tom kicked the ball. See here, you can see the action word kicked. Which is the action word here? Kicked. In this picture you can see Tom. What did Tom do? He kicked the ball. So, kicked is the action word. That is a verb. Clear? See, we use verbs to denote being. That means we use verbs to show what the subject is. See here, our servant is honest. So here, see this word is not a doing word, right? But the word is help to tell what the servant is. The servant is honest, right? So, verbs to denote being means verbs that helps to say what the subject is. Clear? Next, third one, we use verbs to show belonging or possession. What do you mean by possession or belonging? Ownership. What the subject has. Okay, see this example. Dora has a red dress. So here, the word has. See this word has. See this word has. The word has shows what belongs to Dora. What belongs to Dora? Dora has a red dress. Is it clear? So once more, a verb tells us what the subject in a sentence is, what the subject does, and what the subject possesses. Is it clear? Okay, let us move on to the next slide. A verb in a sentence may be formed in different ways. So we can form a verb in different ways. A verb may be made up of only one word. It may be made up of two or more than two words. See children, in a sentence we can see verbs, and some verbs are of only one word, some are made up of two words, and some are made up of more than two words. See these examples. Ronnie sat on a chair. So here, it is the verb here, sat. And that is the verb. The verb is of how many words? Only one word, right? See the second example, the carpenter is making a table. There you can see the verb is making. How many? This verb is made up of how many words? Is making. How many? 2 words, right? See the third one, we will be leaving for Agra tomorrow. So here, will be leaving is the verb. And the verb is made up of how many words? 3 words. Will, be and leaving. How many? 3 words. So we can form verbs in many ways. Verbs are made up of 1 word, 2 or 3 words. Is it clear? Yes. See the next slide. Let us do this exercise. All of you please open your textbooks at page number 29. Underline the verbs in the following sentences. Write 1, 2 or 3 for the number of words the verbs are made up of. So here in this exercise, what you have to do is first you identify the verbs. Then you underline the verbs. Then you should put the number 1 or 2 or 3 for the number of words the verbs are made up of. Are you ready? So let's start. See the first question. Rafael and Maria are going to the library. So here, can you find out the verb? Rafael and Maria are going to the library. Have you got it? Yes. Which is the verb here? Are going. Are going is the verb. Please underline. Are going. Are going is the verb. And this verb is made up of how many words? Are going. How many words? 2 words. So please write number 2 in this box. It's very good. Let us move on to the second question. Farzan and Manu are good friends. So here, find out the verb. Which is the verb? Have you got it? Yes, are is the verb. So here, it is of how many words? Only 1. So you can write number 1 there. Now question number 3. Samarth will be going to the market soon. So which is the verb in this sentence? Will be going. Will be going. How many words? This verb is made up of how many words? 3 words. Will be going. So you can write number 3 here. Okay, next. Parth was studying quietly in his room. Here, have you got the answer? Which is the verb in this sentence? Was studying. Was studying. How many words? 1 or 2? Yes, 2 words. So please write down 2 there. So here was studying. The verb is made up of 2 words. And the last question. The engineer will be repairing the computer in the lab. So find out the verb. Yes, will be repairing. Will be repairing is the verb and it consists of how many words? 3 words. Will be repairing 3 words. Hope all of you have done that. Very good. Now let us move on to the next slide. That is verbs that express actions. So in the previous slide I have already told all these. So let us learn this in detail. Okay. Verbs that express actions means doing words or action words. See, verbs like go, sit, stand, talk, walk, kick, jump, dance, etc. So many words are there and all these words express actions. All these words express what, children? Actions. Such words are called doing words and they are all verbs. Clear? See this example. We walk walk very slowly. So here, the word walk shows what? An action. Understand? So here, the word walk, it's a doing word. That is a verb. Ajay rings the bell. See, in this picture you can see Ajay and what he is doing. What action is going on there? He rings the bell. Rings, that's an action. So, rings, it is a verb. The shopkeeper sells book. The shopkeeper sells book. Sells. The word sells expresses what? Action. That's also a verb. Clear? So, verbs are action words or doing words. Is it clear? Yes. Now take your textbook and take page number 30. There you have an exercise there. We can do that. Okay? There, match the actions to the animals who can do them. So here in column A, the names of animals are given here, and in column B, the actions the animals are doing. The actions are given here. Let me read that. The column A. Tiger, rabbit, bird, mosquito, earthworm, duck, horse. And in column B, different actions are there. See the first word, chirps. What's its meaning, chirps? It's a loud, high-pitched sound made by birds. That is chirps, to make high sound as of birds. And crows. See, you can see in this picture, crows means move, to move by dragging the body along with the ground. That is crawl. Okay. Then rows, you know, it's to make a loud sound, loud noise. That is rows. Then hops, you know, jump, to jump. Stings, you know, stings means to what? Bite, to bite. Then we have gallops, gallops to run very fast. And quacks, quacks to make sound like duck. So these are the different action words. So are you ready to match? Yes, very good. So let us see first column here, tiger. So tiger, which action? We can match this with tiger. Yes, tiger roars. Tiger can make a loud sound. That is tiger roars. So please put number 1 here. C. That is the correct answer. Tiger roars. Next, rabbit. What does a rabbit do? Rabbit? Exactly. Rabbit hops. Hops means to jump. Rabbit hops. Next, bird. What does a bird do? Bird chirps. Exactly. Bird chirps to make a high-pitched sound. That is chirps. Next, all of you know the 4th question's answer, mosquito. Exactly, right answer. What does a mosquito do? Stings. Every night, mosquito stings, right? Mosquito stings. Earthworm. 5th one, earthworm. See, earthworm. What does an earthworm do? Earthworm crawls. Crawls means move by dragging the body along the ground. That is crawls. Next we have duck. Duck, all of you know that. Duck, made a sound. Which sound? The ducks make sound like a quack sound. Which sound the ducks are making? Quacking, quacks, duck quacks. And the last one is horse. What does a horse do? Horse, runs very fast. That is gallops. Is it clear? So these are the various actions done by these animals. Is it clear? Yes, very good. So let us move on to the next topic, verbs that denote being. Verbs that denote being, state of being, what the subject is. Okay. See children, it is very important. The words am, is, are, was, were, being and been are different forms of the verb be. That is very important. So the verb be has different forms. Which are the various forms? Am, is, are, was, were, being and be. See here, am, is, are we used in the present tense, and was and were we used in the past tense, and being is the present participle, ing form, present participle of be, and being is the past participle form of be. So these are the different forms. So all these forms you should learn by heart. So which are the be forms? Is, am, are, was, were, being and be. And if we use am with I am. We use is with singular subjects. He is, the boy is. And we use are with plural subjects. They are, teachers are. Okay. And was and were that we use in the past tense, and was that we use with the singular subject. I was, he was. Okay, and then were we use with plural subjects. They were, we were. And being that is the ing form of be. Being is the past participle form, be3 form of be. Okay, so you should learn all these be forms by heart. Okay, children? So, they tell us, so these words tell us what a person or thing is. That I have already mentioned earlier. These words tell us what the subject, that is person or thing, is. Generally, these words are used with other action words in a sentence. And also, children, we generally use these words, these be forms, with other doing words, action words. There, these words act as helping verbs or supporting verbs. Okay. And also, they act as main verbs too. See this example, then it will become clear to you. See, I am reading. See, in this sentence, you can see the verb am reading. Okay, there you can see the verb am and reading. And here, reading is the main verb. Why? Because it is the action word. That is why it is the main verb. So, which is the main verb here? Reading is the main verb. And here, am acts as a helping verb. Okay. So, they performs as, they helps the main verb, the action word. Okay. So, am reading here, am is the helping verb, and which is the main verb? That is the doing word, reading. Clear? See the second sentence, they are in the next room. They are in the next room. Here, the verb are acts as the main verb. Understand? Here, the verb are acts as the main verb. So, it acts as a helping verb, and also it acts as the main verb. In the first sentence, we saw that am, the verb am acts as the helping verb, and in the second sentence, we saw the verb are acts as the main verb. Clear? See the next example. Radha was going out. So here, the verb was going out. It is made up of two verbs, and you can see the be form was here, and the main verb, that is the action word going, is also here. So going is the main verb and was is the helping verb. Here was acts as the helping verb. And last example, they were busy. So here also they were busy, where acts as the main verb. So in two ways, the be forms can act. So be forms can act in two ways, as a main verb and also as a helping verb. Is it clear? Yes. Next you have an exercise at page number 30. Please take. Exercise C, page number 30. Choose the correct verbs for the sentences given below. write whether they are main verbs or helping verbs. So remember, just choose the verbs first and then write whether they are main verbs or helping verbs. Okay. First question, Mr. and Mrs. Ahuja, in brackets 2 verbs are given are where, here, yesterday. Mr. and Mrs. Ahuja, that is the subject and that is plural. It refers to plural. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Ahuja. So here 2 verbs are given are where both are plural verbs. So we use are with present are in the present tense and where we use in past tense. So here see this sentence, Mr. and Mrs. Ahuja dash here yesterday. Okay. So here see this word yesterday. See this word yesterday. Yesterday shows what? Past. Past time reference. So we have to use the past tense verb were. So what's the answer? Mr. and Mrs. Ahuja were here yesterday. And where acts as a main verb or a helping verb? Yeah, it is the main verb there. So what is the correct answer? Where. And here the verb where acts as the main verb. Clear? Please write down. Next, question number 2. The parrot is or are imitating its master. So here parrot is the subject, that is singular. So we have to use the singular verb. Which is the singular verb here? Is or are? Yes, very good. It is. So the parrot is imitating its master. And how many words are here in this verb? Is imitating is also the verb. That is the main verb. So is the helping verb. Clear? So in this sentence, the verb is imitating and there is acts as the helping verb and the main verb is imitating. So what is the answer, children? Imitating, that is the main verb, and is acts as the helping verb. Clear? Okay, question number 3. My parents is or are going for a movie. Have you got the answer? Yeah, my parents, the subject is plural, so we have to use the plural verb are. My parents are going. So the verb is are going. It is made up of 2 words. So which is the main verb here? Are or going? Which is the main verb here? Exactly, going is the main verb and are is the helping verb. Very good. Please write down. Going is the main verb and are is the helping verb. All the people were or was tired after the party. All the people, the subject, all the people, that is plural. So we have to use the plural verb. Which is the plural verb here? Were or was? Yes, very good. Were. All the people were tired. That is also a verb doing what? After the party. So here the verb is were tired. And which is the main verb here? Tired is the main verb. And were is the helping verb. It acts as a helping verb. Clear? Tired, that is the main verb, and were is the helping verb. Next, I am or is the class monitor. You know that we use the verb am with I, right? So, no doubt the answer is I am the class monitor. I'm the class monitor, so there am acts as the main verb. So here the verb am, that is the main verb. Is it clear? Okay. Next, let us move on to the last part. Verbs that denote belonging. That means possession or ownership. The verbs has, have and had show belonging or possession. Which are the words that show possession or belonging? The words has, have or have. And see children, this has and have we used in the present tense and had we used in the past tense. And has we use with singular subjects, we use have with plural subjects. Okay, see this example, I have a new toy. There, the verb have that acts as a main verb. I have a new toy. Okay, so here the verb is have and it acts as a main verb, as the main verb. She has a younger brother. Here, she is the singular subject. That's why we use the singular verb has, a younger brother. Here also the same, the verb has, it acts as a main verb. Understand? So all the have, has, had, all these verbs show what? Belonging or possession. I had a long skirt. There also the verb is had, it acts as a main verb and it also expresses what? Possession or belonging. See children, here also these words have forms, have, has, had, we can use as the main verb and also it comes as helping verbs also. Okay. And also this, the word have has another meaning. Have means to eat or to enjoy. So it has another meaning. What is that? To enjoy or to eat. I'll tell you one example. I eat an apple every day. So in place of eat, we can write I have an apple every day. Okay, so there the meaning of the word have is to eat. Okay, like that it has another meaning, to enjoy. Let's have a short break. Let's enjoy a short break. That's its meaning. Okay, that you should keep in mind. Okay, let us move on to the last exercise, that is exercise D. That is at page number 31. Please take that. Exercise D, page number 31. Tick the correct verbs for the following sentences. So here some sentences are given and also two options are given. You should put a tick, the correct option, correct verb. First one, our school library has or have the latest books. Our school library, that is singular, so we have to use the singular verb. Which is a singular verb here, has or have? It's very good, has. So which is the correct answer? Our school library has the latest books. Question number 2. The parrot has or have a curved beak. See in the picture you can see that. The parrot, that is a singular subject. So we have to use the singular verb. Which is the singular verb here? Very good, has. So what is the answer? Has. Question number 3. My cousins have a collection of beautiful shells. My cousins. So that is a plural subject. My cousins, plural subject. So we have to use the plural verb. Which is that? Has or have? Very good, have. So what is the answer? My cousins have a collection of beautiful shells. Gunjan had or has a green frock when she was young. See this sentence, the sentence is in the past tense. She was young. When she was young, Gunjan has or had, which is the past tense form, has or had. Very good, had is the past tense form. Gunjan had a green frock when she was young. So the sentence is in the past tense, so we have to use the past tense form, that is had. Clear? And the last question. Ranjan and Ritu has or have the best scores. Ranjan and Ritu, the subject, see, it is plural. So you have to use the plural verb have. Ranjan and Ritu have the best scores. Hope all of you have finished writing. So next, there is an assignment for you. Please take your books and please copy down. This is your assignment. Underline the verbs in the following sentences. Underline the verbs in the following. Very simple. Only 5 questions are there. You just identify the verbs and only you should underline that. That's all. First question. Throw the ball to me. Throw the ball to me. Find out the verb and then underline. Question number 2. The ostrich has powerful long legs. Question number 3. It was hot yesterday. It was hot yesterday. Fourth one. They have finished their lunch. They have finished their lunch. And question number 5. Last one. Shakti is singing a song. Shakti is singing a song. So what you have to do is underline the verbs in the following sentences. Very simple. So you have to do that. Okay. So children, today's class is over. If you have any doubt regarding this, you can call me. Okay, this is my phone number. Okay. So thank you for listening. Okay.